Hi, I'm Mary from Joyful and Mary Quilting, and I have a great, innovative, and useful product to share with you today. When our rulers slip, we waste fabric. We can ruin a quilt block, and more importantly, it might cause injury while we're cutting our fabric. I've experimented with several products and hacks that help keep our rulers in place, but today I'm going to share with you a product that I found that is like no other. I purchased this product after I read some great reviews by other quilters. It's called the Grippy Non-slip Coating by Odif, and here's how it works. I was not asked to endorse this product. I purchased it and I tried it out, and that's why I'm suggesting it to you. I really do feel like it's a great product, and I am happy to share this information with you. Some of our quilting rulers have an opaque backing, such as the Quilter Select. Others have round grips on them, such as the Creative Grids, while others are just smooth with no grips, such as some of the Omni Grid rulers. I love my Quilter Select rulers. They do not move, and although they're a little pricey, they stay in place when I'm cutting. My Creative Grids ruler has these little non-skid discs on them, and even with the discs, they still can move a little bit when I'm cutting if I'm not careful. Now, my Omni Grid rulers are smooth and they easily slip, but they are so reasonably priced and they have such a wide variety of their rulers. They're really popular with quilters. So how do you use the Grippy spray, and how will it work on my rulers? Here's the product. It's in a spray can, 3.81 ounces. Here's my ruler that I'm going to spray on the wrong side. So I'm going to take my Omni Grid ruler and I'm going to turn it over to the wrong side. Now you can see, I'll demonstrate this first, just on a piece of fabric. You can see that the Omni Grid ruler really does slip around. It just does. Now, if we use our Creative Grids, it's got a little bit of drag to it, but not as slippery as the Omni Grid. And then when I use my Quilter Select with the opaque backing, it doesn't move at all. So this is definitely a great product when it comes to keeping our rulers from slipping. But what do we do to make these work? So let's take our Omni Grid and we're going to turn it over. Now, I put a piece of paper towel down just to kind of keep everything in place so that I don't have the spray all over. So first of all, you have to shake it well. So make sure you do that. Then you're supposed to be in a well-ventilated area. Make sure that you're not breathing in all the fumes. I really didn't have any issues with the spray causing any problems. You don't use that much, and it really didn't linger either. So I was pretty happy with that. And we're going to spray a thin layer about 8 inches away from the ruler. So we'll take the lid off, and we're going to spray it kind of like what we do with a can of spray paint. We're just going to do some back and forth very lightly, one layer. So let's go ahead and spray. Okay, there we go. It comes on a little bit white, although they say it's white, but I don't really notice it being that white. It looks very transparent to me. One layer is all that's needed. Let's let it dry for 1 minute. So it's been a minute. I'm going to take my paper towel off. There's nothing left here, so it really hasn't left anything anywhere. Now I'm going to take my fabric. Now you remember how that Omni Grid ruler slipped around when I put on the fabric. So let's see what happens. Place it on here, and look at that. It does not move. This is really stuck down. This is great. I'm testing it out, and I can easily cut with this. I am pushing it in all different directions, and look at it really is holding well. The more layers supposedly that you use of spray, it might be a little more opaque, but it can give you a little bit more grip. I don't notice that I need it, but maybe you do. It's totally up to you. Now, from what I have read in the reviews, the Grippy does not come off. You can feel it. I mean, it feels a little bit less smooth on the back. I can feel the Grippy there. It's acid-free. It does not stain your fabric, and you can't scratch it off with your fingernail or scratch it off with, whatever. It is the general consensus that one layer is enough. Now, let's say that you sprayed it on and you sprayed it too hard. If you've just been spraying your Grippy and you just gave it a lot of spray, and maybe one of the areas is so opaque that you can't see the markings when you turn your ruler over and you want to get it off, they do make a product. The Odif company does make a product that's listed on the can that tells you how you can remove the spray and start over. Again, all the reviews that I read, nobody said they had that issue. And I did not have that issue, so I think it's probably good to go. I was a little hesitant to spray it on my Creative Grids rulers just because they're my good rulers and I was afraid I might ruin them. But I was brave. After what I saw happened with the OmniGrid ruler, I have no reservations about spraying it on my other rulers as well. One of the reviews that I read, someone said that they sprayed it on their long ruler, their 6.5 by 24.5 inch ruler, and what a huge difference that made when they were cutting. I agree. It holds that ruler in place, and especially when you're using the longer rulers, when you get up to the end, that's where the slip happens. So you can cut actually very easily with that grippy on the back of your large ruler, and it makes a huge difference in the accuracy and the safety of your ruler. So there you have it. An inexpensive spray. It was $12.90 on Amazon for this can. And I mean, you use hardly nothing. So I know that it would go through all of my rulers. It keeps my ruler from slipping. It keeps it level because I'm not putting tape or discs or anything underneath it. It prevents injury, first and foremost, and it preserves your blocks as you cut, so you're not making a mistake and cutting them jagged or making a mistake by slipping and having that cut go off course. I love it. I am so happy that I bought it. I am so happy to share this product with you. The link is in the description to the Grippy if you're interested in purchasing it. I'm always trying to be joyful. This makes me very joyful, but I will always be merry. Thank you so much for watching.